Okay, I'm out troubleshooting a couple things today. I'll explain more once I get going, I guess. Gotta keep an eye on time though. Usually I'm not starting this late in the day. It's like someone got stuck there. Oh, the snow bike track. Straight out of the gate. Gotta stay pretty close to home because what I'm troubleshooting for starters is, it happened all off camera yesterday because I ran out of batteries. We were out so long. On the way back, the machine kept shutting off I could barely go. I'd just go and it kept sputtering and dying. So I ended up draining some gas and put someone else's gas in, and it ran fine. Got me out the rest of the 2 miles so I didn't have to walk. So it seems to be what was happening. Nice spruce tree there. We've had some problems with the local gas station pumping us some non-ethanol water. Some other people have had similar issues. I think I caught a little of it on tape. One of our guys with a block of ice in the bottom of his machine, his tank, and so I think I was just bought some expensive water, shoved it in the tank, and that's what caused the problem. So I gotta stay pretty close to home. I'm troubleshooting some new gas in there, and yo, you good? Snowshoers. They looked a little frightened when they saw me. Like I was gonna destroy them. It was weird. I thought I saw some new tracks, and then all of a sudden those guys came out of nowhere. Like one of them had a beer in his hand, enjoying nature. I gotta shut that radio off. Stop scanning. The ham radio guys are going ballistic today. Anyway, I'm just trying to blast some circles out here, not get too far from home, make sure it's working. So far so good. I think that's what it was. So the other problem I had was my ski was balling up like crazy. So I put some wax on it here, and these are the kind of conditions where it would ball up. So I'm just checking to see if maybe I need to stop in the meadow here and see if it does ball up. Usually it's when you stop. By balling up, I mean the snow just packs in there, and it's like pushing a big snowball around. You can't turn. I missed all that too. I was incapacitated for a while. I missed it on film. Basically, it was all good most of the day, and then I ran into a bad stretch getting home between the balling up, fuel issues. But I'm back at it again today. It looks like I might go out tomorrow too. It's gonna be a big week for the prof. Big week of stuff happening. I'll explain that shortly. Alright, let's see if I can get it to ball up. Pick a nice spot like this. Stop. see what happens. Oh, that was no problem getting started. No problem. Try another one. See if I can pack it in. Yeah, zero problems. I also waxed my skis this morning, so it's been a waxing kind of day. Okay, am I confident enough now? Snowshoers were looking back at me. I'm an anomaly. I better go back, make sure they don't steal some stuff. Oh, we got some type of dog track or wolf track or something there. Wow, just overnight it turned to spring around here basically. Lightweight gloves, haven't had those on. Not even with my full jacket. Going with some high-vis yellow. Yeah, it's comfortable up here. No wind whatsoever. A little bit of cloud cover. Just enough. I hear a snow bike across the canyon over there. Oh well, I think I went over that on film on how these guys don't seem to want to join up with me. Gotta be a rebel. Alright, let's see if this ball's up. No, I think the wax is doing its thing. I'm surprised no one's been up here on their sleds. It's like a long time. Top layer is soft. Of course, it's been sitting in the sun and warmth. So I don't know if you remember seeing where I was parked there to start with. We already started off the day with another save by Shat. Shat is on fire. We're on fire in 18, 19. We're saving it again. Unfortunately, I didn't get it on film. Some Nordic skier tracks. The group that I'm meeting up with, a group of students from the East Coast on an expeditionary studies class trip, which should be coming up. I'll probably film some of that. Anyway, they were right up down the road and they called me and said, we're almost out of fuel and there's no gas stations up here. They're trying to put one in, but that's not the first group of people I've run into that's almost stranded. And so I happen to have some extra fuel. I didn't want to give up too much because I'm trying to troubleshoot here. I just got fuel from a new place. Different place. Hopefully not a water blend. But I did have some extra. I put a gallon of fuel in their van. Kept them moving. So Shat was right there in the right place at the right time. Another save. Chalk it up. I keep forgetting about the to include our saving of a fugitive last summer too. So that was another 2018 save that I often forget. We kept this fugitive on the run, and the reason I remembered about that is because right there where I filled him with gas, I was reminded that same spot was where this summer we picked up a guy that was walking down the road with his socks on instead of boots. Wow, this slope drops off quite a bit. A nice ski slope. Oh, a sledder came right up that. I think the road is right down there. Alright, what am I doing here? Well, to continue my story, sorry, I was trying to stay alive here, so I got sidetracked on this important story about the fugitive. So it was right back there that Shat gave the fugitive a ride. Same spot I delivered some fuel. And just so no one calls in Shat for illegal activity, we kind of realized it when we saw the announcement afterwards. And we did follow up with law enforcement, who didn't seem at all concerned or even followed our tip. So I don't know, I guess Shat needs better ties with the law enforcement. Oh, hard. Because they didn't seem to care at all that we had a tip for him. Anyway, nice guy. Seemed like a nice guy. He even gave us some can of pineapple juice on the way out for thanks. I kind of think he stole it from a cabin, but anyway, we kept the evidence. So Shat, in addition to horses, machines, humans, we had an awesome 18 and then 19 already, saving almost stranded vehicles, people. It's quite an impressive resume we are building. And this is also part of Shat training right here. This time we're just working out some mechanical issues. Of course, we do need help when it comes to saving our vehicles. Let's see here. Well, I did have it cut out once. Hoping that's just some more water working its way through. Trying to run it all the way down to empty. Get complete fresh fuel in it. Meanwhile, I saw this meadow over there that needs to be explored. I think I can do it this way. Oh, that wasn't a meadow. Is that the road? Oh, that was just a road. Boo! good training for Shat. We got to become familiar with our vehicles and how to fix them, troubleshoot problems. Those were some weird tracks I saw back there. I'm going to throw caution to the wind. I saw another potential meadow down here. Head down in this hole. Oh, is this... I'm not sure where I'm at right now. I think this is where another road comes by. Definitely some... yeah, I see that other road there. Yeah, it's always good to make the connections. Never know when we're going to be saving someone up here. This is a common area that people get stranded. I come in here with my snow bike. Shat mission. It's good to know the area is close to the trailheads because hikers, snowshoers don't ever make it too far out. But if it is a sledder, which I have a feeling there was a, they didn't call Shat unfortunately, but there was a story of a lost sledders up in the area we were in weekend before. My theory is that they tried to follow our tracks, which we went down into that crazy spot on the can't remember which episode we went, made it through, and it was in that same area that these guys got lost, and search and rescue over there, which tends to be a pretty effective group. But I think it was once again some local non-members that went out and ushered them out of there. But anyway, they got the job done. But I had this theory that they were, I think we were about the only tracks in there from the weekend before. They may have been trying to follow us, and rule of thumb, don't follow a snow bike track, and definitely don't follow our group's tracks, because we go into some weird spots. Hey, we're professionals. We study this stuff. We know how to get into those kind of spots. Well, I don't think I want to go too far out today. I want to go out and explore something on this ridge, but I'm just spinning circles close to home for reasons I already mentioned. And who knows? It's always good for Shat to be out, because you never know when someone needs some help. Yeah, somehow I must have just missed those Nordic skiers. Their tracks were there at first, or they were not there when I looked down that road, and I saw them on that ridge, so I'm sure they got an earful from me. Sorry about that. They do have the non-motorized area though. Granted, it is a bit small overall. I'm trying to figure out how I can get over to that opening I saw back here. Trees are awfully thick right there. Drive around a little bit more, troubleshoot this, so I'm confident for tomorrow. It's kind of a, guess I could just man up and bust through that gap. Actually, I don't think it's much. Oh, here we go. training tree mission here. I'm not sure on is if you can cut back to where I'm parked without going on the highway here. Let's check these trees out, see if it's doable. I think the highway's right up there. Definitely open up higher. Does that mean it's because it's the highway, or? Yeah. Yeah, that's the highway, alright. Get some cannon debris here. I don't know, it looks doable. Down to that meadow. Someone's been down here. Well, I'm still moving. Someone's been through here. Looks snow bike like. Oh yeah. I think I see some of the openings I was messing around in. Looking better. I think this is where I was terrorizing the snowshoers. At the beginning of the day, we'll make it a, yep, call it a loop. I think that will be a wrap for today. Made that tricky connection. Keep that in the back of my head for future chat mission. And let's go. Call it good.